If you lost weight but are scared to gain the weight back, it's because you don't understand the mechanisms behind how things work. Anxiousness is caused by a lack of clarity, a lack of direction, meaning you lost weight with a diet plan, but you don't understand why the diet plan actually worked, so you can't transition properly into a maintenance phase. You go from following a meal plan back to following your old diet that got you to want to lose weight in the first place, which we both know where it will take you. But there is a way to combat all of this. It's harder at first, but the more you do it, the easier it will get. And in this video I'm going to show you the number one thing you have to do to keep that weight off, and a simple 5-step roadmap you can follow to learn it and maximize your chances of success. Hi, I'm Lori. I'm a final year nutrition and dietetics student, and I'm writing my bachelor thesis on sustainable approaches to lose weight and prevent weight regain. You see, 80% of people who lose weight with a diet regain everything within the first year, and the number climbs up to 95% by year 3. And I want to change that, so let's begin. The single most important thing you have to do is to learn how to count calories. Understanding this will give you the freedom to enjoy life to the fullest while also staying on track. So, what are the steps? First, I want you to understand what calories actually are. Calories are basically a unit of measurement for energy, just like kilograms or pound is for weight. The foods you eat give you this energy, and by moving, you use those calories. Meat has calories, milk has calories, absolutely everything that you consume has calories, even beverages. Step 2 is macros. Calories are mainly made up of 3 things, called macronutrients or macros for short. These are your protein, fats, and carbs. Each of them is important and has different functions, but I'm not gonna get into that right now, it's not important. What you might find interesting is this. Carbohydrates like rice and bread have 4 calories per gram. Protein, like meat and eggs, have also 4 calories per gram. And fat, like butter and oil, have 9 calories per gram. This is why you see the trend of low fat, because it's easy to remove fat and you'll eat way less calories. If you go from eating 20 grams of fat in a meal to just 5 grams, that's 15 grams less. That means 15 times 9, that's 135 calories. Every food is a combination of protein, fats, and carbs in different amounts. And if you add those macros up, you'll get the amount of calories it has. And this is how it impacts your weight. If you consume more than your body needs, your body stores that excess energy as fat most of the time. That's how you gain weight, and we call this being in a calorie surplus. If you consume less than your body needs, your body makes up for that energy by removing it from your stored fat or taking it from the stored fat. That's how you lose weight. We call this being in a calorie deficit. To maintain your weight, you have to consume as many calories as your body needs. But how do you get that number? To find out how many calories you need, you go to an online calculator and you just put in your data. This is your age, your weight, your height, your activity level, and you'll get a number, an estimated calorie intake for maintenance. Don't get too fixated on that number because everybody's different. Some move more, some move less, some burn more calories throughout the day, some burn less. So it gives you a great baseline, but that's about it. You have to figure it out along the way. Step 4 is downloading a calorie tracker app and putting your calories in the application itself. I recommend MyFitnessPal because it's the most available in all countries, but you can use whatever you find in the app stores. Most likely the app will ask you the same questions as the site did, so you will get an estimate calorie number here as well. If it doesn't ask you, you can just put the calories in that you got from the site. For the macros, the easiest distribution is 50% carbs, 30% fats, and 20% protein. But don't get too focused on that because they don't matter in this right exact moment. What I want you to focus on next week is to log absolutely everything that you consume in the tracker, from food to drinks, because drinks have calories as well, other than water. There are no restrictions, just put absolutely everything. This way you get in the habit of tracking everything and you'll understand what has more calories and what has less calories. Last step is actually tracking it, and all you need is a food scale. That's it. What you have to do is put the food on the scale and then go into your app, find the food, or just scan it with a barcode if it has a barcode, and you just do that. And you just put the gram in of how much you ate, and that's it. You have a calorie there, macros as well. The goal is to try to get your maintenance calories to 0. Now chances are you'll be able to get that number pretty close to 0 or actually go beyond it, and this is when you realize that you've been eating more than you should have. But that's completely fine. You can either eat less or just stay there for the week, meaning you still keep tracking and you just see how the foods add up and how many calories you eat throughout the day. And then you can just change it. Remember, the goal of this week is to just help you understand what food brings you what macros and how many calories. And that's it, you're done. Once you get the hang of it, you can track for macros as well, but those aren't really that important. But I'll make another video just for that so you can understand the whole thing there as well. So look out for that. This takes work, but with consistent effort, you'll be able to estimate calories on a plate without even measuring it. So with time, you won't have to measure absolutely everything. Now after a week, you can do something else that will tell you if your estimated calories are for you or not. As we discussed, the amount of food you eat in a day determines whether you gain weight, lose weight, or maintain your weight. But because you see yourself constantly, you don't notice the tiny changes that happen over time. So to combat that, you need to step on the scale and monitor your weight. But your weight fluctuates and you need to create averages and other things, and that would take another video just to explain it, so I made one. You can check it out right here, so you can understand everything that you have to know about your weight. I hope I made things clear and helped you. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.